I asked for a raise and it sent my boss's boss into a frenzy. I work in accounting. I post approximately 200 transactions every single week. To keep it less technical, I put information onto our account every week at a rate of 200 per week. As a conservative estimate, within those 200 they range in difficulty from low to high. Less time-consuming to very time-consuming in terms of pulling the information together to get that individual transaction correct. So I ask for a raise and everything goes quiet. 2 weeks later a meeting is scheduled with my boss and I by my boss's boss and I think, okay, here we go. This is the chat about the raise I asked for. I went in wholly unprepared for what it was. My boss's boss spent what I assume was at least a full week to 10 days going through every single transaction I had posted in the last 6 months, highlighting every single mistake. She must have come to the meeting with a list of 3,035 errors on a spreadsheet that she had found, and painstakingly took us through each one, highlighting why it was wrong or incorrect. I was obviously not expecting it, so I got caught like a deer in headlights, but on reflection, 200 postings a week, 866 a month, 5,196 in 6 months, and she only found 3,035 mistakes, and I'm absolutely confident she dug and dug like a dog looking for a bone. The mistakes were immaterial in respect of the grand picture of my work, because these mistakes had gone under the radar unless someone specifically dredged every skeleton in every closet. Still waiting to discuss that raise. Sigh. Edit. Almost forgot I also got randomly selected for a drug test. Edit 2. Throughout she was heavily implying she hardly looked and just skimmed through my work as if to say, here is what I found in a short period of time. But that's some BS. Because she had transactions on the list that were 6-month-old in some cases. The way she painted the picture was as if I flicked through your work for 15 minutes and I found this. No mention of the volume of work those errors came from. Time to only get 100 done a week. I'm sorry. I realize now that my work was inadequate, and I am now doing my best to make sure I don't have any of those mistakes again. CPA accountants are always in high demand. Time to switch jobs and get the money you seek. Sounds like it's time to do the transactions you're being paid for. 120 per week? I mean, clearly you need to slow down and improve that accuracy. 5,773 DPMO is only 2.76 sigma, which is less than 6, and therefore more time per transaction is obviously warranted until your boss can repair the process that allows so many errors to be submitted. My wife works an accounting job that sounds somewhat similar. When she ran into this kind of problem, she left and did the same thing elsewhere for a while. After 18 months and 6 attempts to replace her, they came crawling to her, and she was basically able to get far more than she had asked for initially. And now they are so desperate to keep her that her supervisors just refuse to give her almost any negative feedback. Isn't this technically gaslighting? Your boss is straight up trying to gaslight you. It's amusing how childish some people in leadership become when confronted with the true task of having a team. It's like schoolyard BS. I would have them confirm that conversation in email. Confirm your over 99% success rate. Confirm your likely negative drug test. And then ask again why a raise isn't on the books. You clearly deserve it. Mistakes happen in accounting all the time. Does anyone check your entries on a regular basis? Separation of duties? Time to look for a new job. Partying face, congratulations on starting to look for a job that values you and will likely give you the money you deserve. And when they ask you why your production has slowed, answer with, "I'm improving my accuracy." I had this same situation in almost the exact same job. Except my boss's boss was male. What's probably going to happen is your boss's boss will make some metric like, go 2 months with 0 mistakes and then we'll consider a raise. Get out while you can. Boss be like 30 mistakes and you have the audacity to ask for a raise? If you were me, what would you? Me taking inflation into account. And I don't want to rehire a new accountant. I would grant myself a 15% raise instead of 25%. Go 0 mistakes at 10 transactions a week. Use the rest of your time on your resume and setting up interviews. Can you add that to your resume? Over 99.3% accuracy rate. Now that you know what you're worth according to your boss's boss is, I hope you will get that raise by taking your very marketable skills to another, better company. Time to bail. It's a message I'm sorry to say. Look for another job, now. I don't normally say this but go full malicious compliant. I'm not saying burn the place down though. I'm just saying do everything in your power that's legal to ensure those outstanding metrics fall to the bottom and beyond. I'm not saying make your boss or boss's boss lose their jobs nor their livelihoods. But forgetting important things might cause unforeseen events where they might see themselves in a difficult position that could threaten their ability to pay the bills. From what you've said, this is a boss that really just does not care about your career or success in life. You're just a great and efficient cog in his machine. Okay, boss. How about this? The oldest error you found was 6 months old. So, out of roughly 5,200 transactions you found 35 errors. That works out to an error rate of about 0.67%. Or to flip that, an accuracy rate of about 99.33%. How much more will it cost you to replace me with anyone else that can maintain that high an accuracy rate over that kind of transaction volume? How many people will you even find that can do it? Now, is that worth a raise? Or do I need to find a better paying job elsewhere that probably won't have nearly as high a volume? And let you find out how much more it'll cost you to replace me than to just pay me better? Do you pay me 50% more now? Or do I leave and you pay 500% more to replace me? Math is math, but which math works better for us both? Quote, some of these bosses are just plain stupid. Why haven't you posted the "I quit" story yet? Daily reminder that hard work does not pay off. To get a raise you need to go to a new employer. Which sounds like a good idea anyway based on your management's behavior.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Eracast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.